subscribers. Now let's go. Number 1. The mysterious hum heard around the world. Imagine trying to sleep at night and hearing a low, constant humming noise, but when you look around, there's no clear source. This strange phenomenon, known simply as the hum, has been reported in several places around the world, including Taos, New Mexico, and Bristol, England. What's baffling is that not everyone can hear it. Those who do describe it as a persistent, low-frequency noise that never seems to stop, often leading to headaches, insomnia, and even anxiety. Scientists have investigated various possible causes, from industrial equipment to natural seismic activities, but no one has been able to pinpoint an exact source. Some think it could be a form of low-frequency sound that only certain people are sensitive to, while others believe it may be linked to secret military experiments or communications. Despite all the theories, the hum remains one of the world's most puzzling and annoying mysteries. Number 2. The northern lights that danced over Europe. The northern lights, or aurora borealis, are a natural light display seen near the Arctic Circle, but one event in 1938 left people in Europe terrified. That year, the sky lit up with a bright, blood-red glow that could be seen as far south as the Mediterranean, places where the northern lights are almost never visible. This strange red aurora caused panic, as many believed it was a sign of a coming apocalypse. Scientists later suggested that the event was caused by a rare geomagnetic storm, where charged particles from the sun interacted with Earth's atmosphere. What made this particular event unique was its intensity and the wide area it covered, something that has not been seen since. While there is a scientific explanation, many people at the time thought it was a warning of terrible events to come, especially with World War II on the horizon, adding to the eerie mystery of this celestial event. Number 3. The Sardinia floating rocks. One afternoon on the island of Sardinia, locals experienced something that defied logic: rocks that appeared to be floating in the air. Witnesses reported seeing small stones hovering a few inches off the ground for several minutes before they gently fell back down. Scientists rushed to the area, hoping to capture evidence of what could be a groundbreaking discovery. Some suggested that extreme atmospheric conditions or magnetic fields might have caused an optical illusion, making the rocks look like they were suspended in the air. Others believed that strong winds had somehow lifted the rocks, but no definitive proof was found to support these claims. Despite several attempts to recreate the event, no one has been able to explain why or how it happened. To this day, the Sardinia floating rocks remain an unsolved mystery, leaving scientists and locals alike searching for answers. Number 4. The ever-burning fire. Under a waterfall. Deep within Chestnut Ridge Park in New York, there is a small flickering flame that burns behind a waterfall. This eternal flame has puzzled visitors and scientists for years because it seems impossible. How can a flame burn behind flowing water? The flame is actually fueled by methane gas that seeps up from underground cracks, and this gas ignites when it comes into contact with the air. But here's the real mystery. While there are other natural gas seeps around the world, most of them can't sustain a flame for this long, especially in such a damp environment. Some geologists believe that the gas is produced by ancient organic material buried deep underground, but no one knows why this particular spot has managed to keep the flame burning for so long. The eternal flame remains a natural wonder that blurs the lines between the possible and the impossible. Number 5. The mysterious fire rainbows. Over the horizon. Imagine looking up at the sky and seeing a rainbow that looks like it's on fire. Known as fire rainbows, these rare optical phenomena are not actually rainbows or fire, but they sure look spectacular. They occur when sunlight passes through high-altitude ice crystals, creating a spectrum of colors that appear as a horizontal arc. While scientists understand how fire rainbows form, the conditions needed to create them are so precise that they rarely happen. What remains a mystery is why they seem to appear more frequently in some parts of the world than in others, even when conditions appear to be identical. Some experts believe it could be related to unique atmospheric compositions or microclimates that are not fully understood. Whatever the cause, seeing a fire rainbow is a breathtaking experience that reminds us just how incredible and mysterious our planet can be. Number 6. The dancing lightning bolts of Catatumbo. If you ever visit the mouth of the Catatumbo River in Venezuela, you might witness one of the world's most incredible natural phenomena, the Catatumbo lightning. Almost every night, this region experiences intense lightning storms that can produce up to 1.2 million lightning strikes per year. What's even more fascinating is that the lightning appears without much thunder, creating a mesmerizing display of light that dances across the sky. Scientists believe that the unique geography of the area, with its warm, humid air and cool mountain breezes, creates perfect conditions for continuous electrical storms. However, despite years of research, there's still no definitive answer as to why this happens only here and almost nowhere else on Earth. For the local indigenous communities, the Catatumbo lightning is considered a gift from the gods, a natural beacon that lights up the night and guides sailors safely to shore. Number 7. The moaning sounds from the ocean's deep. In the late 1990s, oceanographers listening to underwater recordings captured a sound that left them puzzled. It was a low, rumbling noise, loud enough to be detected by sensors over 3,000 miles apart. Dubbed the bloop, the sound was one of the loudest underwater noises ever recorded, and for years, scientists had no idea what caused it. Some speculated it was the sound of a massive, undiscovered sea creature, while others thought it could be caused by volcanic activity or shifting icebergs. Eventually, the mystery seemed to be solved when researchers suggested that the sound was likely caused by ice cracking off the Antarctic shelf. But even with this explanation, some experts remain skeptical, leaving the possibility open that there are still unexplored mysteries hidden deep beneath the ocean's surface. Number 8. The gravity-defying waterfall in India. In the Western Ghats of India, there is a waterfall that appears to defy gravity. During the monsoon season, visitors can watch as water flows upward, carried by strong, upward winds that lift the water droplets into the air, creating a spectacular sight. While scientists explain that the phenomenon is caused by specific wind conditions unique to the area, the effect is so dramatic that it almost looks like the waterfall is moving in reverse. Local legends have added to the mystery, suggesting that spirits or other supernatural forces might be at play. Despite the scientific explanations, seeing this phenomenon in person feels like witnessing a real-life magic trick, leaving even the most logical observers in awe. Number 9. The glowing waves of the Maldives. The shores of the Maldives are famous for their beautiful white sands and turquoise waters. But on certain nights, the beaches light up with a magical blue glow. This phenomenon, known as bioluminescence, occurs when tiny marine organisms called plankton emit light as a reaction to movement in the water. While scientists understand the chemical process behind bioluminescence, they are still not sure why some beaches have more intense glowing waves than others. Some believe it could be due to local water temperatures or specific types of plankton, but no one knows for sure. Witnessing the glowing waves is like stepping into a scene from a fantasy movie, as the shoreline sparkles with a bright, ethereal light that seems almost too beautiful to be real. Number 10. The strange moving stones of Death Valley. In the dry, cracked expanse of Death Valley, California, lies Racetrack Playa, a place where rocks, some weighing hundreds of pounds, seem to move on their own. Known as sailing stones, these rocks leave long, smooth trails behind them, suggesting that they have somehow slid across the ground. For years, this phenomenon puzzled scientists. Recent experiments have shown that under certain conditions, a thin layer of ice forms around the rocks at night, and when it melts during the day, even the slightest breeze can push the rocks along the slippery surface. However, despite this explanation, no one has ever captured the rocks in motion on video, keeping this phenomenon shrouded in mystery. Thanks for joining us on this journey through some of the world's most baffling natural phenomena. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out on more amazing mysteries and discoveries.